Okay, let's go. Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to build an AI automation tool for LinkedIn, but also for X and other, of course, social media posts. But this was mainly for a client build on LinkedIn. I'm going to show you how it's built. I'm going to go through all the steps in this guide. So, in the first step, you have to identify your, of course, core audience, which could be, let's say you're running a marketing agency. You help email marketing agency. You help businesses from B2B and help businesses with their email marketing strategies. What you're really looking for here is just try to look for posts that try to also sell the same solution as you are. So let's say you give tips on how to improve email marketing, common problems, and very good solutions. Let's say you start going with automation and AI, use ChatGPT to personalize emails. Then you basically just give value. That's super important before you even start this, because if you target something that you're not even looking for to grow, it's basically useless. So you have to understand your audience and your goal with the whole posting strategy. So let's say you now have an email marketing. I want to just post as much as I can with email marketing. That's the first tip. So when you go on LinkedIn and look for business that you're looking for, maybe your email marketing for maybe gyms, then you go of course through gyms and basically try to understand their problems and then identify what post you're trying to make. So once you have your core audience and basically what you're trying to target, businesses or persons, you have to go to the next step, problem solving. You have to understand what problem you're trying to solve. So you have to understand your niche and your clients, and whatever the problems they have, you have to solve them in some way or give value in your posts. It's a super important thing that a lot of people just forget about. They just post LinkedIn, post, and they don't give any value, so it's basically useless. So that's super important. Once you have found similar posts on LinkedIn that you want to target, just copy them and save them in an docs, and basically just save information as I have here. This my LinkedIn bot is actually more on just specific growth. It's not anything to a specific niche. It's just general growth for a client. So as you can see here, I have example posts on basic growth, basic motivation, basic tips. This was because my client was looking for general LinkedIn growth, and he was looking for people that need help with LinkedIn. So that was his main goal, and also he wanted to use my automation tool for his clients as well. So he helped other people grow on LinkedIn. That was his main goal. So as you can see here, I just have some example posts I want to mimic or copy more or less. Of course, the arrows, the simple posting. I don't want a lot of text and stuff. It kind of depends what niche you're looking for. This is like general LinkedIn in today, to be honest. Most of the posts look like this. So just found as many examples as you can, 5 to 10 is enough, and just copy paste them into doc, and you can only use them later. First step is actually creating your client. So go on role prompting, go on ChatGPT, press on explore GPTs, and just press on create, and then you have your interface here. So here is mine. Use whatever name you want, just whatever makes it easy for you to find. Here I just need my email if someone is looking for a similar solution. So you have to start off with the role. I said you're the best LinkedIn post formatter. You always have to say you're the best, you're an expert, you're excellent in this, stuff along those lines. You always have to start off with, because it makes it hyping up the GPT kind of way. So you're the best LinkedIn post formatter that assists users in crafting LinkedIn posts. Simple. That align perfectly with the style and format of the example provided in these examples. And then some rules as well, following a rules PDF. This is slide for dev. I just said it because it takes more seriously. It doesn't really like play around with creativity. It's specific for the posts, and it follow rules much better. So that's the first step. You need to have a role. Maybe you're the best Twitter post formatter, or maybe the best YouTube. It could be YouTube transcript writer. You get the point. The next step is the task. What is the main goal with the GPT. Reformat LinkedIn posts presented by the match structure, style, and tone examples in these PDFs, and follow the rules in specifics. This can vary depending on what specific GPT you're building. However, I just want to keep it simple for it. The GPT is easier to understand. I have noticed that the more information I put in this role prompting, the less it understands it. So I want to keep this as simple as possible. I don't want to confuse the GPT, and you have to remember, the more information you put in the role prompting, the more it will forget and kinda just ignore, because the first two are the most important, and the last is also the most important. The middle text is kind of blurry for GPT to understand at the moment, so you have to always, that's why you have the notes part. The second thing here will be context. I don't have context in my GPT because it's general, it doesn't really need it. However, if you're maybe building for yourself and for your business, I want to write context and then say, you're a email marketing agency. I'm a marketing agency with 5 years of experience. 5 years of experience. I have worked with Amazon, Facebook, etc., etc. Just give some general information for GPT to understand your specific business, because you can use that in posts as well. The reason I don't have context, because my GPT is used for a lot of different people. So my client wanted for his clients. That's why I don't have a specific context, because it doesn't really make sense. So the third step will be examples. You can either write them here, or you can have them in a PDF. I prefer PDF because it makes the role prompting easier to understand and for the GPT to understand. That's why. Because you have a lot of information, as I said before, it's just gonna ignore the middle and kind of forget out of it. So keep it as brief as possible, because it's easier for GPT to follow and open. It's easier for GPT to follow. So the last three I actually put in the same thing. I have just notes, because I didn't want to confuse the GPT in any way. I wanted to make it as simple to understand as possible. So I just had notes. Make the sentences short and concise. Please no hashtags, and make sure the post follow this format. Please make sure your post has bullet points in it. Always use the script take a breath. The reason I have take a breath here in the middle is because I want to... it makes the kinda GPT blurry as well, so you want to kind of structure it so we can take a breath and then go through the whole thing again, because it kind of gets confused if you have all the information just lined up. That's why. So I used arrows and just some, of course, all the important thing for LinkedIn growth. So I have two PDFs in my bot. I have examples, as I showed before, and then rules. Rules, I also mentioned here, of course. Rules are just simple growth LinkedIn hacks, powerful hook, rehook, puffiness, clarity, basic stuff that I think is super important for LinkedIn growth. I'm gonna show you some examples of this GPT and how it works, and how to actually use it as good as possible. So, information. There are two ways to use the chatbot. You can either have general information, such as make a post on. I'm gonna show you. Make a post or create a post on LinkedIn automation and why it's super important for growth. There are two benefits here. You can see super fast post ready. This took less than 5 seconds. In less than 5 seconds I have a new LinkedIn post. I mean, it's crazy, to be honest. Let's see. Well, as you can see, I just put this text through AI and it's human written. So as you saw, it was a 0% AI detection, which is, I mean, you can't even compete with this, to be honest. If you want even better posts than this, I recommend using YouTube Shorts, maybe Instagram Reels, or any short form content that you have on your platforms, or just some valuable information as well. Because now I just provided a 15-word sentence. Instead, you can actually just put a YouTube short transcript, maybe some information that I had with a client, or maybe some general some numbers, some interesting statistics, like this hack made me 50% more efficient, or I saved 20 hours per week by using this and this and this. You get the point. So by using actual posts of yours before, or maybe just some information I can come up with. So I saved 20 hours per day using opal.com. Create a post on why this is valuable, why this tool is. As you can see, the more specific you are with your information to the bot, the more specific and different the actual post will be. So if you give general information, it will give out a general post. If you get specific information, you get a specific post. Simple as. All this will be linked in my description. I hope you're ready for this new revolution, because to be honest, I don't think I can see the difference between real post and ChatGPT written post at the moment. So use this wisely. You can have enormous growth on LinkedIn. Trust me. Just copy paste it, define it to your niche, define it to your audience, and I think you can. I'm confident you can create something really, really amazing, because this is just the start of AI. Imagine in a year, imagine in 2 years. I'm just saying. And of course, if you need any help with this, just drop a comment or send me an email, whatever you want, and I'm super happy to help you. And thank you for watching.